Marjorie Morgan McCallum Chibnall OBEFBA was an English historian, medievalist and Latin translator. Biography. Born to a farming family at Atcham in Shropshire in 1915, Chibnall was educated at Shrewsbury Priory County Girls' School and Lady Margaret Hall, Oxford, where she was taught by Evelyn Jameson, V.H. Galbraith and F.M. Powick. Chibnall died in Sheffield on 23 June 2012, at the age of 96. In 1947, she married the biochemist and amateur medieval historian Charles Chibnall, who died in 1988, and is survived by the son and daughter, Mary and John, and by her two stepdaughters, Joan and Cicely. Scholarly life. Marjorie Chibnall took her B.Litt. at the University of Cambridge on the topic of ecclesiastical law, before moving to a study of the relations between the Great Abbey of Bec in Normandy and its dependent English priories for her doctorate. She completed her doctorate in 1939 under the supervision of the renowned economic historian Eileen Power. Her early career was spent teaching at the University of Southampton from 1941 to 1943 and the University of Aberdeen from 1943 to 1947. Chibnall was from 1947 a lecturer in history at, and from 1953 a Fellow of Girton College, Cambridge, but relinquished her positions there in 1965 in order to complete her editorial work on the Historia Ecclesiastica of Orderic Vitalis. 4 years later she was made a Research Fellow and subsequently a Fellow of Clare Hall, University of Cambridge, and an Honorary Fellow of Girton College. In a career spanning more than 6 decades, Marjorie Chibnall worked extensively on Anglo-Norman and Norman history. She encouraged much scholarship on these topics. As an active participant at the Battle Conferences on Anglo-Norman history and an editor of the proceedings, Chibnall's edition of Orderic Vitalis' writings and her biography of the Empress Matilda were two of her most acclaimed works. She continued to publish well into her 90s. Her last book, A Short Account of the Normans, was published in 2000. Honours. Chibnall was elected a Fellow of the British Academy in 1978. In 1979, the University of Birmingham granted her an honorary doctorate. In 2004, she was awarded an OBE for services to history. Select bibliography. Select documents of the English lands of the Abbey of Bec. John of Salisbury's Memoirs of the Papal Court. The Ecclesiastical History of Orderic Vitalis, 6 vols. Charters and Custumals of the Abbey of Holy Trinity, Con. The World of Orderic Vitalis. Anglo-Norman England 1066 to 1166. The Historia Pontificalis of John of Salisbury. Empress Matilda. The Waltham Chronicle. An account of the discovery of our Holy Cross at Montacute and its conveyance to Waltham. The Gesta Guilhelmi of William of Poitiers. The debate on the Norman conquest. Piety, power and history in medieval England and Normandy. The Normans.